Oh, you're up. You look awful.
I think I must have food poisoning.
No, Dad, you got hangover.
We did have a few drinks.
You were bladdered. That's why I left you on the sofa all night.
Laurel, do you think you could keep your voice down? I've got a splitting headache. My mouth's as dry as a bone. I don't suppose any chance of a cup of coffee, is there?
Yeah, in a minute. I've got to get the kids breakfast. Do you want anything?
Oh, I couldn't face food yet. I feel absolutely terrible.
Well, you've only got yourself to blame. I had to cancel my meeting with Jay because I had to bring you home. You're going to have to talk to Brenda.
I was hoping you might do that for me.
Oh, you must be joking. Dad, you stood Brenda up to go drinking with your new mates. I can't imagine how furious she is.
Decided to wear some actual clothes today, have we? Heard about the streaking then. Hilarious.
Oh, you've missed breakfast, but I can always do you some eggs if you like.
Nah, I'm not hungry.
You OK, Dad?
Well, stuff on my mind.
Yeah, I heard you up in the night. Have you thought any more about Mum's ashes?
We could help.
No, this has to be down to me. It's the last thing I'm ever going to be able to do for her. Got to get it right.
Where are you off?
I told you, I need to work this out.
I'll come with you.
No, she was my wife, and I have to deal with it.
Hi. I wasn't expecting you today.
Didn't want to let you down.
OK, but, are you sure you're up to it after what happened the other day?
Sitting round brooding won't help, will it?
I mean, I can manage on my own if you want.
I'd rather keep myself busy.
If you need to talk.
I came to it to escape all that, actually. I've had more than enough of it at home. People telling me what to think and what to do.
You sound like Jessie. She kicked me out this morning, told me to get back to it, stop fussing.
Shall we make a deal? You don't keep asking me how I am, and I won't ask you how Jessie is. Just tell me that I've burnt the sauce or I don't know how to julienne the carrots like usual, even though I do both better than you.
In your dreams.
See, that's better. Just be Marlon, OK?
Call her. I've got nothing else to say. I said it all yesterday.
Well, you could start by apologising.
Why? She wanted me to be honest, so I was. Maybe it's hard, but it's better than telling her what she wants to hear.
Well, if it was me, I'd expect you to stand by me, not turn you back. She needs your support, Rob.
All right, Liv, just leave it.
Happy to. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
You know we're right. I don't want him or his mum hanging around Vic, and they will if they ever find out she's having his baby, so why would she risk it?
That's not your choice.
Vic's too shaken up to be thinking straight. It's up to the rest of us to help her see it like it is.
Well, you're not going to do that by walking away from her, though, are you? Look, in the end, Robert, it needs to be her decision, and we need to stand by her.
I can't.
I don't get it. When I was going through that nightmare of trying to prove what Gordon did to me, you were there for me every inch of the way, so why can't you do that for your own sister?
Because you were trying to put the nightmare behind you. She seems determined to make it worse.
Thanks, guys.
Look, I know you're still mad at my mum, and I don't blame you, but
I should be grateful that you dropped her in it.
I'm starting to wish that I hadn't. It's not too late, is it?
I'm afraid it has to be. When the trust is gone, it's gone. And I was a fool for thinking that I'd found another Valerie unfaithful.
You know, I know exactly how you feel. There is a Lisa-sized hole in my life now. And I just don't know how I'm ever going to fill it.
Today's specials.
Are you sure you're OK to be working?
She says it's what she needs.
Fine. Well, go and do that again, but without the à l'orange and the julienne, because our punters like chicken and veg.
Told you.
You see, you're trying to add a bit of culture to proceedings.
I've got to scatter Lisa's ashes and I don't know where to do it. And it's important that I get it right for her.
Then ask her what she wants. Valerie's gone, but that still doesn't stop me wondering what she would do or say in certain situations. I honestly think I hear her answering sometimes.
Thirsty?
I'm actually taking these round to Jacob's.
Oh, you seen him today?
Yeah, I've been for a while. And look, before you ask, I can't start taking notes on him. I just...
Yeah, of course. Just maybe tell him how much I miss him.
Do you think you should do it yourself?
I've tried, but he just keeps shutting me out. Might listen to you.
Look, David, I go round as a mate, and I don't tell him what to do with his life. I think that's between you two, really.
It's fine. Go on, take him.
Cheers.
You still getting nowhere with Jacob?
Feels like I'm going backwards.
Maybe you're going about it wrong. Look, you just need to find another way to get through to him.
Like what?
Look, if we put him on Doug's footy team, that'll get him out of the house, and you get a chance to see him. Look, might make it a bit easier that way.
You won't listen to me, though. Maybe you could go round.
No, if you think it'd help.
Hey.
Hey, just missed your dad.
Oh, he's still worrying about finding the right place to spread Mum's ashes.
I'm sure he'll find what he's looking for. Just give him time.
You all right, love?
Hey, stranger. Good to have you back.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm all right. Except for the cabin fever. Jeez. I've only been home for 2 days, but there is only so much daytime telly I can take. I really needed a change of scene.
And you chose this place?
Why wouldn't she? Here the chef's a bit of a gourmet genius. You know, when he's allowed to be.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll be there. Sorry, love, I'm gonna have to eat later. I've got to go to school. Some builders have found something that stopped work.
What? You're just out of hospital. You shouldn't be rushing about.
Yeah, I know, but my school, my responsibility.
No, there's plenty of other teachers. Couldn't one of them handle it?
Do you know what, in this instance, I think I'd better deal with it myself. It kind of sounds a bit serious. They've had to call the police.
Just...
Stay away from me.
Just hear me out. We need to talk.
No, I've got nothing to say to you. Oh, you son, get off me!
Not until you listen. There's things I have to say.
Yes! Told you, Natasha. Try and beat that.
Best out of 3.
You have a visitor.
What do you want? Could be your lucky day, mate. I'm recruiting for the footy team.
Isn't that Doug's thing?
Well, he's hardly going to turn down the best player in the village, is he?
What are you on about?
You're the top striker. Hey, you were my best all them years of goals. Come on, let's see you touch.
You idiot.
Can we get on with our game now? You've messed everything up.
What about the football team, mate?
It's so obvious David put you up to this.
Jacob, he's worried about you.
Tell him to stop being so pathetic.
I think you better go before you cause any more trouble.
Why would I even want to talk to you after your son forced himself on me?
Why do you keep saying that my Lee wouldn't do such a thing? Maybe the truth is you wanted to keep this baby for yourself. It could have been any man. Leave me alone. No, I can't do that because that baby is my grandchild and I look after my own.
There isn't going to be a baby because I told you I'm getting an abortion.
Don't do that. If you keep it, there's a loving family wanting to help you. There's money if you need it.
You're sick.
I know you hate Lee, but that baby is innocent in all of this.
Oi! What the hell are you doing back here? Why can't you just leave her alone?
I'm not trying to hurt her. I just want to help with the baby.
Well, you're wasting your time because there isn't going to be any baby.
Listen, after what your son did, this is harassment. Now get out of here before I call the police. You all right? Why don't we go home?
No, she's not making me hide away again. As long as she believes that I'm getting rid of the baby, then she isn't going to bother me, is she? I'm going to go back to work.
How'd it go?
I'm sorry, mate. I've made it worse.
I guessed I sent you, eh?
Well, maybe you just need to back off for a while. Not in the end. You realise you want the best for him.
I ain't got that long. He's not turning up to any of his exams. He's going to end up with no job and no future if he don't pull himself together.
Well, then you need to get your dad to sign that for you.
My dad thinks I've got it wrong and all.
Look, I know you thought that sending Pete to do your dirty work was a good idea, but you should have known that Jacob was going to see through that.
Well, I guess that was my fault.
No, this is down to him. What were you thinking?
I was desperate. I needed to try something.
That went well, didn't it?
I just don't get it. It's not like you didn't get in between him and Maya.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Not something I'm proud of.
Yeah, but in spite of it all, you're still mates. He's all right with you, but he don't want to be anywhere near me. Why is that?
Because I don't tell him what to do with his life. We just play games. Same as we always have.
Where's this?
Oh, that is Lisa's pig farm when I first knew her.
Oh, bet it were love at first sight.
Well, for me, maybe, but her first husband was still chasing her then.
Oh, you still won around in the end, though, didn't you?
Lucky for both of you, because you were meant for each other.
Aye. Even if I lost sight of it a few times.
Samson's all ready for his exchange trip.
Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, I reckon it'll be fun.
Well, come on then, because Sarah and Jack want to say bye to you before your dad puts you on the coach.
Have fun with Sarah and I'll see you in a bit.
Well, then give us a call when you get there, and I've got something for you. It's just a bit of extra money for all them fresh croissants you're going to be scoffing.
Cheers, Lydia.
Right, come on then. See you later, Samson. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
You're going to really miss him.
Going to be doing more of this sort of stuff now he's growing up. Seems to have a lot more confidence these days, though. I reckon that's down to you.
Give over.
You're the one keeping this family together now we've lost Lacey.
I'm just doing what I can, same as anyone would.
No, you've been a rock. Now we're getting married. Feels like all the rest of the family are turning to you now. Well, Samson certainly does, any road. That's why I wanted to talk to you about maybe adopting him.
I've got you some chocolates.
They're past the sell-by date.
Are they? Oh, I'll have to have a word with David about that.
Kathy and Heath gave you those for Christmas. Well, that's typical of you. Maybe you're getting past your sell-by date, too.
Oh, don't say that. I'm really sorry about what happened yesterday.
Yeah, and it's taken you all morning to come to that conclusion.
Well, I wasn't feeling too clever first thing.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I am. I really am. And I'm very, 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 very sorry.
It's all very well being sorry, but it means nothing if you keep letting me down.
Brenda, tell me what I can do to make it up to you.
That's the whole point. I shouldn't have to.
Just need a teeny, weeny clue.
No! I'm not going to help you anymore. I mean, if you got your head out of this football nonsense, you might be able to figure it out for yourself. But don't come back until you can think of something better than mouldy chocolates.
I thought you'd be pleased. I mean, adopting Samson would show how much you're a part of the family.
Have you spoken to him about it?
Not yet. I thought I ought to sound you out first.
Look, if you were even going to think about this, it'd have to come from him. I could never take Alice's place in his life, and I wouldn't want to. She's part of who he is.
Well, that wouldn't change. You could just be there for him now.
You need to talk to Samson about this when he gets back, not me.
Where are you going?
I've got to feed the pigs.
I think I've got some more upstairs, Dad.
Aye, go and get them, love. We'll have a look. Yeah.
I think I've upset Lydia, Dad.
Aye, how?
I don't know.
Thought you were at work. I went to stay with Vic, make sure she was all right.
Wendy's been hassling her again.
You see, this is exactly what I was warning her about. You get rid of the baby and she won't come back.
Is that all you can say? Really? You don't care that Wendy's back in the village?
Of course I care. But Vic says she knows what she's doing.
So that's it, is it? She's your little sister, Robert.
I can't change how I feel, Aaron. Every time I'd look at that baby, I'd picture the scumbag that fathered it. I can't face that.
So you're just going to let Vic face it on her own, then?
That's what she wants.
It's not that simple, though, is it, Robert? Victoria wants that baby and she needs a big brother there looking after her, not hiding away.
She doesn't need me. She said as much last night.
Of course she needs you. And you need her. But we both know what it's like not to have our little sisters around, don't we? Do you really want to spend the rest of your life like this, avoiding her?
If she wants to keep the baby, I don't know what else to do.
Just think about it, Robert. Please.
Thanks.
I enjoy doing it.
Aye, so did Lisa. I'll have to keep pigs. It was the first thing me and her had in common.
Actually, I best get on with the washing.
Hey, you don't have to check on everything, you know.
I like keeping busy.
I am grateful for it. Sam thought she might have upset you, asking about adopting Samson.
It just came out of the blue, that's all. I wasn't expecting it.
But he thought you'd be pleased.
Well, maybe now's not the time to be making big family decisions. Emotions are bound to be running high. What with Lisa just gone?
He's a good lad, is Sam. But he don't always know how to put things. But he does know what's in his heart, and he wouldn't have asked if he didn't think it was for the best.
Well, like I said to him, he needs to speak to Samson first.
Well, that's easily done, if it's what you and Sam both want.
Well, you're such a big, close family. You all look out for each other. And I need to make sure everyone wants me to be a part of it.
Of course they do. I reckon you already are. You and Sam were meant for each other.
But you don't really know what I was like before I came to the village. And none of you do.
Well, you're practically a dingo now. That's all that matters. I know that I took it out on you with Lisa dying. But, hey, we'd be lost without you now.
Thanks, Zach. That means a lot. Right, then. I'll best be getting back inside. There's plenty to do.
I'll stay out here a while. See if the pigs can't give me some ideas about what to do with the ashes.
How was work?
We are absolutely chock-a-block for the next few weeks. Do you fancy earning a few extra bob?
It might stop David from rushing me to decide what I do next. Do you think he's right?
I think it's good to keep occupied until you can figure things out.
Great. Tell him he can stop nagging me then.
Jacob, he cares. Stop being so harsh on him.
I don't want him back in my life. I'll never forgive him for calling the police on Maya.
Isn't it time to forgive? Forget?
Like you and Faith, you mean? Someone posted it through the door whilst you were at work. I'm guessing it was her. Didn't you even want to read it?
It's over. Nothing she says will change that.
What took you so long?
It was a
bit more serious than I thought.
Yeah, why? What's going on? Someone robbed the place or something?
I wish. They think they found human bones.
Human bones? Well, I can't blame you for that, surely.
I don't know. I mean, since I've been head, everything's been going wrong. Now my school's turned into a crime scene.
Have they identified these bones?
No, not yet.
Well, what with the way things are today, you know, they'll soon find out who it is.
Well, Samson called, said they'd got to the airport safe and sound. So first leg down, eh?
Yeah, we've decided that when he gets back, we're going to talk about Lydia adopting him.
I think we should speak to him first before we start telling people.
I think it's a great idea. And I think Mum would have been really thrilled to hear that you were officially part of our family.
Yeah, I bet Zach is too. Where is he?
Needed more time for tomorrow. He just wants everything perfect for Mum.
We all do. Don't worry, love. He'll figure out what to do for the best. He'll find the right spot for her.
Margaret's all set to leave Delhi. Maybe it's time John revealed the truth as our epic new drama Beecham House continues on Sunday night at 9. And tonight here on ITV, the discovery of a body reignites a feud between two warring families. Rob Lowe stars in Wild Bill at 9. Next, it's Coronation Street.